This is YNM episode 1. Okay, I've been waiting to do this for years. I mean, not years, for a few months now. What are the biggest networks that had shows that worked? Well, there is one TV show. I mean, there's a couple TV shows that are still on the air, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Let's talk about TV first. What? If you listen to today, when I was in the 90s, you maybe had 6 channels. If you listen to the 1980s, right, you had like 6 channels. I think 6 channels, what do you mean? You had 1,000 channels. But I'm talking about rabbit ears, old-fashioned rabbit ears. If you're younger than I am, and you were born after 2009, you do not know what I'm saying. 2009, there was this thing called the digital switch. Every single TV station in the U.S. and some other places had to start going digital. Or if you had cable or you had satellite, you didn't have to worry about this. But in the U.S., you had till a certain date. People couldn't afford the convert boxes because they were $50, $60. President Obama did some nice for us, though. Well, I'm not talking about politics. President Obama found a way to convince the FCC to put the date back, way back, a few months for us. In 2008, they already started doing testing and stuff in 2008, and what TV wasn't ready. But we had the convert box. It worked, but it was worse than you would think. Digital TV sucked. I mean, yeah, you got more channels, but still, the converter box sucked. It glitched. I mean, we didn't have rabbit ears. We were using a roof antenna that our apartment had. I mean, where we used to live, we had a roof antenna. We got TV from that, but until we got TV. I mean, then we tried Clear TV. A few years later, Clear TV came out. We tried it. We got TV channels, but they're out of state. I mean, we look up channels. Let's talk about digital TV. Now, let's talk about TV now. Let's talk digital TV now. Okay. Back when early days TV, there was 3 networks. Yes, 3. NBC, CBS, ABC, until 1952. In 1952, another network came out called NET, National Education Television. I'm thinking, what is that? Well, NET didn't change their name until 1970. You know it now as PBS. But today we're going to talk about 3 episodes that are on PBS still on today. Actually, I must say 4 episodes are on PBS still on today. One of the episodes no longer gets made, but still is on the air. Okay, to start with, the first show that has been on the air the longest on PBS, still on the air, after it's been done in 2001. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I don't know how to do that thing. That picture thing. Okay. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood came out in the late 50s, early 60s. Okay. It was on CBC, Canadian Broadcasting Company. Then it went to NET. Mr. Rogers, with a few other guys, was the founder of PBS Pittsburgh when it came out back in the early days. I mean, I'm not sure what year that was. They found PBS Pittsburgh. But Mr. Rogers was one of the founders of PBS Pittsburgh, with a few other people that founded it. So, if it wasn't for Mr. Rogers, you wouldn't have. If you live in the PBS Pittsburgh area, you wouldn't have PBS without Mr. Rogers' help. I mean, okay, now we're done with PBS. Now we're done with Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Now just go screw up a couple. Just go up to a couple years, up to about. Just go back. Maybe let's go to present day now, and go back like 48 years. What's been on for TV for 48 years still? Sesame Street is still on the air after 48 years. I mean, that's remarkable. 48 years? What TV show has been on for 48 years? No one knows. Well, the only thing's been on for 48 years besides that, maybe 2 things I can think of. It's been on for 48 years. There's 2 things you can think of. It's been on for 48 years. I can think of 2 things. A soap operas. They've been on for who knows how long. There was one soap opera that was on for almost like 80 years. They've been on since radio. That's one series has been on for. There was a soap opera that was on for that. Soap opera's been on the radio to today. There's a soap opera was on. Those are like the oldest running television show ever. I know it's not a real show, but technically it's a show. And the second oldest thing is still in the air. The first thing that you ever watched on TV was maybe the news. The actual news. That's been on the air since TV first started. I mean, our CBS affiliate around here has been on the air for 60... Well, maybe... Our local CBS affiliate has been around for 66 years. Wow. Our local NBC affiliate is around for over 70 years now. Our ABC affiliate and our NBC affiliate are together, so it doesn't really matter. CBS has been around for over 65 years, and our NBC affiliate has been around for over 70 years. That's a long time. I mean, think of it, though. That's a long time. Now, let's talk, again, back to PBS. We're talking about PBS. Like I said, Sesame Street has been around for over 40, almost 50 years now. Now, there's another TV show we should talk about. Let's talk about Arthur. Arthur's been on the air for so long. I mean, that show has been out since 1996. And still on there today. I mean, recently they had the 15th... 10 years now? Oh yeah, it'd be 10 years now, yeah. Recently they had an anniversary edition, a couple years ago, back in... during the 15th anniversary, they had a series go 15th anniversary thing, which you can think of was pretty nice to them, and... Still, 10 years. Arthur's been on for over 10 years. It's still in the air today. Yeah. Okay, now let's just talk about one more show. I'm pushing the time right now, according to what it looks like here. What show is still on the air that you can watch right now, besides Arthur and Sesame Street? It is Cyber Chase. Cyber Chase has been on the air for years, still on the air today. I mean, they just finished their 11th season. I mean, like some TV shows, you can think they don't modernize. Cyber Chase did modernize a little bit. They now have the smartphones and some other things they modernize, but not exactly, but close enough. Those Squawk Tags they have are technically got updated a little bit, but those Squawk Tags I think are worthless now. So yeah, it's surprising that, surprising though, that those 4 shows have been on the air and still going. Most of them are still going. Mr. Rogers is not going. Mr. Rogers in production in 2001. Well, technically that's not entirely true. Mr. Rogers, the show Mr. Rogers is coming back on, actually a reincarnation of it technically is still in the air. Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood is technically a part of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Oh yeah, come think of that too, yeah. Zumafu, I can't pronounce it, but now it's called Wildcrats now. The creators of that one TV show, Zumafu or something, I think it's called. They're still in the air, and they came out in 2009, like 1990s. Then recently they did something called Wildcrats. I haven't watched the show in a while, but that's still in there too. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this off because we're pretty long in this movie. So I'll talk to you guys later. This is, like I said, thank you for watching YNM Episode 1.